Hello everyone. I wanted to do this video quite some time ago, especially after hearing about the Ethiopian airline crash, the Boeing 737. Got me thinking that from the beginning of 20th century, after the advent of the passenger aircraft, which was I think earlier in the early years of this 20th century, not much has been done from that time up till now on the safety measures uh, of an airline, and that is quite disturbing. A few ideas came to my mind and I wanted to share them, hoping that this video will reach to someone who can do something about it and is in a better position to implement some creative solutions inside the aircrafts to mitigate such accidents from happening in future. I'll share those ideas. For example, the first idea that came to my mind was that imagine an aircraft in which instead of normal seats, they are pods, and passengers would be sitting inside these pods. These pods will be open, and these pods would have food supply, air supply, and they would be made of material which is impact resistant, which is explosion resistant. Say that the pilot say that pilot triggers an emergency, and in this case the ports would be closed, and they would also be designed in such a way that they would not sink. They would float on top of water, and if they fall down, they would they would offer resistance to breakage, and they would be able to save human lives. Many things can be built on top of this idea to make it workable. And a second idea I want to share. Say that an airplane is flying at a high altitude, and some problem comes in the engines or in any other part of the aircraft, and pilot is sure that at this time there's an emergency, and at the time he can trigger something like the engines would he can close the engines, and huge parachutes made of material which would be able to withstand the huge amount of weight of the plane, and high pressure of wind at high altitudes, and it would prevent the plane to accelerate downwards. In doing this, it can prevent the plane to crash on a surface and save human lives. I believe that we have progressed a lot in material sciences, in dynamics, and in these kind of in all these kind of aviation technology, that this technology, if it is taken seriously, some things can be developed and built upon these ideas, or maybe better ones, to prevent an aircraft from crashing, to save human lives. These are just some ideas, and hope that they will reach to someone who can build on top of such ideas, make these ideas better, and implement them in any way which will help us in improving the flight safety, and hopefully save human lives in future from here onwards, as these events are very disturbing to hear, and I think unexplainable in words. Thank you very much.